Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the 2018 VRC 8-Scale Nitro Sports Car World Championship. We are getting set to go here, looking for the tone to sound. We are off and underway. It's going to be Joshua Berman, your top qualifier after qualifying here this week. Leading us off in this one, Kevin Bacon, the number 2 spot, Andrew Chetty in the 3 spot. Graham Raystrick starting 4th. Your leader working his way down the backstretch right now in the blue and white car. Red wheels. Already out to a little bit of a lead right here in this one. Kevin Bacon about 0.5 of a second ahead of Berman. Raystrick going to be 0.4 of a second back in third. There you see second, third, fourth, and fifth all right there together. Down the backstretch they go, working their way around right now. Making their way around this Messina track. Bacon, he's got company coming out behind him. Raystrick trying to close the gap up. Raystrick looking for the inside line. Bacon closes the door on him. Down the backstretch they go. Here's a good battle. Oh, Mingatti bumping that outside wall. Just now going to jump up there. I believe that's going to be up into the number 5 spot, if I'm not mistaken. Now, how about 6th spot? As they work their way back around, Mingatti trying to take it right back from him. Back to the front now. Joshua Berman out front leading the way with a 1-second lead on Kevin Bacon. We saw Berman in qualifying. He was clearly one of the fastest drivers on the track. We'll see if he can hold true to that here in this 45-minute final. Look at this battle we got shaping up between Bacon and Raystrick. Graham Raystrick trying to put the pressure on Graham in the orange and a white car. Kevin Bacon in the blue, yellow, and white coming back around to the front side. Raystrick seems to be a little bit faster right there through that chicane section. That's where he makes up his time, trying to dive to the inside. Kevin Bacon starting to stretch it back out as he works his way onto the left-hand side. Coming back around now through the infield section. Through the chicane. Back around on the right-hand side. Raystrick only 0.06 of a second apart from him right now on that last time by. And there, Raystrick drops back a little bit that time. Now 0.3 of a second max, so Kevin Bacon a little bit of breathing room. Back to your leader here, Joshua Berman, out front leading the way. Berman making his way down the backstretch onto the left-hand side of the track, cross the line once again. His fast lap so far in this one, a 14.2. Kevin Bacon, his fast lap, a 14.3. However, with any race, fast lap's important, but consistency is what's going to win this World Championship here in Messina. And right now, Joshua Berman is showing the consistency out front as he's slowly stretching out on the field with a 1.7-second lead on Kevin Bacon in the number 2 spot. Raystrick in the 3 spot, Andrew Chetty in the 4 spot. Blanchard in the number 5 spot right now. Berman coming back around here, 14.1. New fast lap right there for Joshua Berman. There's Graham Raystrick in the number 3 spot, his fast lap of 14.3 as well. So he's dropped a little bit back from Kevin Bacon now. Remember, he was putting that pressure on as we take a time shift 20 minutes into this one. So relatively unchanged for 20 minutes of this race. Now we're at the 21-minute mark. We got Berman out front, Bacon still in second, Raystrick in third. We're looking at Kevin Bacon, and he's still got Joshua Berman in his sights. They have only been 1 second apart nearly this entire first half of the race. Here comes Berman back around the front side. Working his way around onto the right side now through the chicane there. Graham Raystrick in the number 3 spot still. Andrew Chetty in the 4. Mingatti in the 5. Coming back around the left-hand side there that time by 14.4 for Joshua Berman. And Kevin Bacon that time gained a little bit of time if I'm not mistaken. And Bacon may have made a pit stop. So Bacon may be in for fuel, and I believe indeed he is. So here comes Berman. There's Kevin Bacon. He is in the pits. In and on the wall. He's topped off. He is good to go. Looks like he may have made a possible tire change there. They work their way back around on the left-hand side. Joshua Berman out front leading the way here. 22 minutes into this one. Still another 20-plus minutes to go here in this one as he goes on to the left-hand side. Coming into some lap traffic now. Joshua Berman out front. He's got a big lead now. Kevin Bacon, the number 2 spot, Andrew Chetty in the 3 spot, Mingatti in the 4, and Raystrick drops to the number 5 spot. There you see Kevin Bacon working his way around. He's actually at this point going to be almost 2 laps, a lap back from Joshua Berman. There you see Joshua Berman. He is now in the pits. And he's, looks like, getting a fuel stop there, as well as possible a tire change. There goes Kevin Bacon. Bacon's going to be coming around. Bacon will get that lap back now. And Bacon may be able to close the gap back up on him. They were 1 second apart before they headed into those pit stops. And look at that. They are right back at it once again. Joshua Berman out front. He had a 19-second lead, but after that pit stop, they're going to cross the line here. There's Berman. Bacon only 0.7 of a second back. So Bacon actually gaining time with the pit stops. Coming up on the 23-minute mark here in this one. Giorgio Mingatti in that number 3 spot. Of course, he qualified the number 5 spot. So right now, look at Kevin Bacon, now 0.6 of a second back from your race leader. He's chipping away as we take another time shift into this one. And now Kevin Bacon is your leader. 37 minutes into it. Joshua Berman in the number 2 spot now, 1.6 seconds back. He's got some lap traffic up ahead of him there as he's trying to work his way through traffic. Kevin Bacon leading the way, 1.7 seconds now. Now remember, Kevin Bacon, he started in the number 2 spot on the grid, and there's Bacon coming out of the pits. Now Berman should be able to take over the lead, and he does. So Berman now back up to the number 1 spot. Kevin Bacon dropping back to 2nd. So Berman back out to another 5.1 second lead here. We'll see where Berman makes his pit stops. These two drivers on relatively different pit strategies going through this race, and that could play a big part of this one as this race is winding down. 7 minutes left to go here. Kevin Bacon in the number 2 spot. He's 5.4 seconds back from Berman, but does Berman have to make another pit stop and possibly hand that lead right back over to Kevin Bacon? It's going to be close when they make the pit stops. A 14-1 on lap 149 for Kevin Bacon, his fastest lap so far in this race. They have turned 157 laps. That is a lot of laps here around the Messina track for this 45-minute A-Main to crown a world champion. Here we're looking at Joshua Berman, your race leader. Down the backstretch he goes. Onto the left-hand side of the track right now. Coming back from the infield, there's Kevin Bacon. Bacon 5.6 seconds back from him right now. There you can see Berman around the outside there. Through the switchback to the left side, and now Joshua Berman in the pits now. So Berman in the pits, he's on the wall. Here comes Kevin Bacon. Bacon now takes over the number 1 spot. Kevin Bacon, now your leader. Joshua Berman drops to the number 2 spot. So Berman now handing the lead back over to Kevin Bacon. And at this point, with little more than 5 minutes to go in this race, Kevin Bacon, he's got to stay smooth, got to stay consistent. And Joshua Berman, he's got to put the heat on. Graham Raystrick in the number 3 spot, Andrew Chetty in the 4 spot, Mingatti in the 5, Fiesta in the number 6 spot. Taking another time shift here into this one, 42-45 down in this one. We are winding it down. Kevin Bacon out front with a 2-second lead on Joshua Berman. Could Kevin Bacon be looking at a world championship win here in Messina? As they work their way back around, and there's Kevin Bacon in the pits now. That's going to hand it back over to Joshua Berman. So Berman takes over the lead once again. Wow, a lot of mind games and a lot of strategy used here in this one with all the different pit stops taking place. So Kevin Bacon now going to be 4.6 seconds out of the lead. Joshua Berman, I think he's going to have this one in the bag. He's 4.6 seconds up on Kevin Bacon with about a minute and a half left to go here in this one. As you can see, Bacon working his way through lap traffic. There's Berman on the right-hand side of the track. A minute and a half to go now. Joshua Berman, he was your top qualifier. And he's looking for a world championship win here in this one. Coming back around here through the chicane onto the right-hand side now. Coming up on that 1 minute mark here for Berman. Berman crosses the line there. Here comes Kevin Bacon. Bacon around on the left-hand side. He's going to be 4.7 seconds back with 1 minute left to go. At this point, Joshua Berman, he's on cruise control looking for a VRC win to get the 8-scale Sports Car World Championship in Messina. 4.7 seconds separate him right now. And as you can see, Kevin Bacon getting no love from lap traffic as he's trying to work his way through that. Berman now coming up with 30 seconds left to go. Berman working his way back around there. Only a few more laps left to go around this track. It's been back and forth between Berman and Bacon. And right now, Berman with... Berman coming in for fuel! Berman making a last-minute pit stop. This is going to change things up now. Kevin Bacon with 15 seconds left to go. Kevin Bacon is now taking over the number 1 spot. Joshua Berman makes a surprise pit stop. Down the backstretch they go. They're going to get one more lap now. Kevin Bacon is now your leader. Ladies and gentlemen, time has expired. This is the final lap here in this one. Joshua Berman is going to be out front in the number 2 spot. Here comes Kevin Bacon. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Bacon, your world champion. Joshua Berman Wow, finishing up in the number 2 spot. Graham Raystrick will take third. What a race here on VRC Pro.